Classified alias music.
Hey, let me get that ox.
And you're plugged in with the Morning Aux. Make sure you tune in every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Keep it locked.
More spiritual than lyrical, don't want no competition. My injuries internal, trying to heal all my conditions. It's critical considering I came up in the trenches. It's dreadful as my locks, but I can't wash away conditions. I tried to free my form, somehow life still got me twisted. Time hanging with the gang like them braids grew some inches. Blew my choices like a fro, but I still had to pick it. Even when it's hard to manage, make it look good, it's beauticious. My ugly parts wonder what a straight and narrow took me. Getting faded, I was on the edge of the sitting cricket. Needed razors for the lines I was crossing till it shook me. It stained like the barber put the alcohol to it. Trying to cleanse my soul, but it ain't no way I can shampoo it. So gon' probably burn my eyes, all the pain I seen through 'em. Pump the holy water, baking soda, berry, citrus fruit, and ACV can do it till my roots is looking like it's woolly. sell in Birmingham. I know they might blaspheme me if I'm ever in a jam. Amongst my brother's keepers, so I yell out and I am. No footprints in the sand, I got footprints in the concrete. See me walking through it like that rapper out of Long Beach. Greatest uncle ever, if you ask my nephews or my niece. Trying to muster faith that I can finally plant my own seed. First I'm growing money trees, trying to fix a broken branch. I know that the fruits of my labor cannot grow from that. No, it's gonna take more than that. This is just my genesis. Hope before my final revelation I can witness it. Amen.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, wake it up, wake it up, wake it up. Because it's time for the Morning Ox. And your boy back. On this good Flex on a Friday.
Okay.
Had to be extra with it. I didn't get to do it last Friday.
Welcome back. What you was doing last Friday?
Holding my little man.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
Welcome back. We got him. We got him.
I can hear how that sounds now. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, holding my son.
Yeah.
First ball back.
Clip that one up. Disgusting.
Bro, I missed you, bro. That's hilarious.
Man, I missed you guys, man. The game, bro.
Ain't no way, man. Welcome to fatherhood, man. Welcome to the other side of the program, if you will.
Man.
You've endured the taking care of your lady during the pregnancy, but now it's time to take care of your family. You know what I'm saying? I don't think a man truly has a family till he has a child. So
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You just have a partner before. Now you got a family.
Yeah, locked in, bro. They do say like those parent like instincts like kick in when the baby get here.
Yeah.
And like I just feel like I just know him. You know what I'm saying? Like ultimately I just like, man, this dude right here, I feel like I'm holding myself. You know what I mean? Oh my gosh. I mean like when you got your kids are
That's crazy. That was crazy.
Your kids are a part of you or an extension of you.
I understand.
So yeah, the connection. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. Like Tupac said, I want to see a baby so I can see a part of me that wasn't always shady.
There you go.
Yeah. So I hear you. It's cool, man. It's a life-changing experience, and you know it's really nice to be able to share with your kids, especially when they're impressionable like they are right now.
Mm-hmm.
Just share everything that matters to you to them. That's my one piece of advice. Everything that matters a lot to you for real, share it in the most humble way possible. You know what I'm saying? If it's something with your music, just play it for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If it's something about your wife that you just truly love, explain it to them. If there's somebody in your family that truly matters to you, show them pictures.
Yeah.
If there's somebody in your real life, like time right now, have them come over and meet them, because that stuff right there is gonna matter later on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Building that village now is what makes the rest easier. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So again, congratulations. I'm super proud of you. I'm super proud of you and your wife. Shout out to her for actually going through with the entire pregnancy, making it to delivery date, delivering a bomb baby.
Come on.
I'm with that. Shout out to her.
Actually surpassed delivery date.
Okay. Hey,
the original.
fair enough.
Yeah, she was like 41 weeks almost.
Fair enough.
Like 15 minutes until like she had 15 minutes until she was like actually about to be 41 weeks, because he was born at like 11 something at night.
Okay.
I'm like, man, we about to cross over into it.
Yeah.
But he came on out.
Yeah.
And it was a really good experience, man. Like I said, it just, when you kind of lock in, like you just gotta want to be there. You know what I'm saying? As far as like wanting to be a parent, like I don't mind staying up for him. You know what I'm saying? Like
give it another 3.5 months. I promise you that.
But that's what I'm okay.
I'm hearing you,
that's all fine. But I'm saying like, I may say that, but out of frustration or irritation. But my thing is that I actually want to be there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ultimately.
Yeah.
And so like it don't make me feel like I need to like not be here to experience. Like I be hating I be hating to go to work. I'm like, dang, I gotta go disconnect from him and disconnect from my wife. You know what I'm saying? Like I already know like that. I've been looking up a whole lot of research, postpartum and stuff like that, things to do and uplifting, all kind of things.
Yeah, you really stay on that because it's postpartum is very real.
Yeah.
And also be prepared for your lady to be somebody else afterwards.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because giving birth and becoming a mother is just as big as a deal as becoming a father. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And whatever her maternal instincts are, they're going to kick in as well.
100%.
Which also comes with a new level of maturity. And then, you know, most people say that women mature faster than men.
Mm-hmm.
So be prepared for that to happen too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of things are going to be very different, but at the same time, like I was telling you beforehand, make sure that y'all get to know each other even better than y'all ever have before baby get here.
Yeah.
Because you're going to have to lean on that kind of stuff to remember, like, because this is going to get frustrating. It's going to get to a point where it's going to get frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
It just does. Having a kid is a frustrating process. But just having those moments to go back and cling to and be like, okay, this is what mattered at this point. And what's going on right now is temporary because we have those moments to remember that what we are building is a permanent thing together. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
For sure, man.
100%.
So, with that being said, though, welcome back to this bomb show that we love to put on called The Morning Aux.
Come
man.
on.
Shout out to everybody at home. Shout out to everybody who showed up. Shout out to everybody who made it to the end of your week. Unfortunately, I will be closing every day this weekend. Don't know how that happened. No, I'm low-key mad. I'm low-key mad. But let's talk about the rundown, man. We got my boy Killer Mike in here talking about this new program that he launching called Rent to Own.
Come on.
I think it's called something else, but it is a Rent to Own program. I'm excited about that. Shakira acquitted on a tax fraud. I feel like everybody getting away with some taxation issues right now, especially y'all president. Google is moving away from AI search generated answers, which sometimes I kind of like that because it gets me down to my point. Oh, you're right. 2. They're moving to AI generated answers. I like the ones where they just kind of pop up and give you the general synopsis of what you're looking for. I'm not going to lie about that, bro.
Yeah.
That's like one of them things was like, I don't mind it about AI because now I have to click 5 links to get the same information 7 different times.
Yeah. And then just pull out a whole lot of information.
For sure. Spotify announces they're reserved for Premier users. I'm excited about that. I thought I hit a new status because the Spotify logo changed on me, boy. I thought I hit bot status. I was like, that's ironic the night Iceman dropped, I hit bot status. TikTok is flagging original content as unoriginal. I think this is a good thing for some of those videos that it has been flagging. I've seen a couple of examples. But I also think that it's going to get out of hand and start flagging real people.
Yeah. I can see that.
Yeah. Also, Jeff Bezos has some eye-raising thoughts on taxes and not the way that you would expect it to be. Mm-hmm. So, as per usual, we got an action-packed show. I want y'all to sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride. My boy O'Neal got the aux cord. If you got the aux cord, do I got the driving? I mean, not the driving wheel, the steering wheel.
Run it back.
If you got the aux cord, do I have the steering wheel?
I mean, hey.
If they sitting back, relaxing, and enjoying the ride, they got to be in the back seat, right?
They got to be in the back seat. What kind of car is this, though? Or is it a car? Is it like a truck? Is it a Sprinter van?
Nah. It's an old school long body Cadillac.
Okay.
With that ooh-wee thumping in the back.
I don't know why I pictured like an Astro van or something like that with like the first seats.
Like a Continental,
and the
Lincoln
seat,
Continental.
The seats turn around. They got a little turn to
those
them.
are called pilot seats.
Pilot seats. Okay, yeah, they got the little pilot seats or whatever with the cup holders.
That's crazy weird.
I don't know why I figured like it was like that. Somebody in the back cooking breakfast.
I told you his superpower is party starter. That's a party starter idea.
Yeah. Trying to tell you, get in on that.
Yeah.
Other than that, man, we are about to get into some music right now. Y'all make sure y'all continue to keep it locked right here on The Morning Aux, and we'll see y'all in a minute. Yeah.
I got so much to gain. Losing's not an option. I'm back taking aim. Who said I won't pop? Respect on my pockets. Got juice in the game. Some call me OG. Put respect on my name. Boy, I do the damn thing. Ladies love the campaign. 2 L's, I'm cool. We just popped the champagne. I was on the come up. Trapping all day. Can't see you little nigga, cause the money in the way. Anybody got a problem, they can tell it to my face. I'm a lover, not a fighter, but the Glock right on my waist. Look, ain't got time to waste, I'm on the paper chase. Young boys getting to the money, please stay out the way. Mama still praying to the Lord that we see better days. Now that things are looking up, it's only right we elevate. I'm talking about a big estate, great views by the lake. If you ain't gang, you can't get through the gate. Got some real estate for sale, I could put you in place. Coming straight out the jungle, play with me, I go 8.
Bigger than the building, bigger than the block. Legend in the making, boy, the whole city watch. Every step a statement, every word raise the stock. Ain't no competition, boy, it's only the top. Bigger than the building, bigger than the block. Legend in the making, boy, the whole city watch. Every step a statement, every word raise the stock. Ain't no competition, boy, it's only the top.
Started in a basement with a dream in a notebook. Mama praying late, daddy told me how the world look. Brothers in the trenches, every W we both took. Every L a lesson, I ain't mad at how the road shook. Thinking that I grew it, turning strangers into Facebook. Ain't no love and likes, boy, that algorithm sold you. Hollywood a smile in your face and then they fold you. Industry a casket with a ribbon that'll enclose you. I'm building me a kingdom where the architect is chosen. Every brick intentional, every door I left open. Loyalty a currency and homie I've been holding. Watch who you let in, cause the wolves be in the clothing. Grinding when they slap, so I earned every token. Silent like a sniper when I speak, the whole room frozen. Ain't a cap in my collection, every word I said is spoken. Warning shot already fired, heard the promise, now it's motion.
Bigger than the building, bigger than the block. Legend in the making, boy, the whole city watch. Every step a statement, every word is a stop. Ain't no competition, boy, it's only the top. Bigger than the building, bigger than the block. Legend in the making, boy, the whole city watch. Every step a statement, every word is a stop. Ain't no competition, boy, it's only the top.
Be the warrior.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. I said it's more important than drinking water.
You want to make this? I can make this the easy way or the hard way. Which one you want? The choice is yours.
And that boy said the answer's always yes.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite show next to your breakfast, you know what I'm saying, or coffee or orange juice, whatever your preference is this morning. Somebody probably like, hey, this is my off day. I'm chilling. Or they just got paid. And what you need to do is continue to pay attention and go to themorningots.com and go ahead and take the survey. You see what I did there? Mm-hmm. Go ahead and take that survey. And if you are an independent artist, please go ahead, submit your music. We are the independent hub.
Or if you're independent Arby's, we'll take you.
Independent Arby's? We'll take you too. You want some Arby's now?
That shouldn't have made me laugh. Independent Arby's is crazy though.
What does that even look like? Okay.
We're not going
I'll accept no Arby's slander in this house.
Okay. None. In music news, ladies and gentlemen, the ATL rapper Killer Mike launches a new rent-to-own housing program helping Atlanta families transition from renting to home ownership. Now that's something that's fire right there.
That's what I like to hear about right
The
there.
initiative is already pursuing development sites across the metro Atlanta and is designed to expand access to home ownership by creating what he described as a pathway for families to move from renting to owning. So that's what's up, man.
Yes.
That's how you buy the block.
Yeah, that's dope, man.
That's how you buy the block. That's what you do for your community.
Yeah.
You know? try to help them move forward.
That's so
Trying to
cool.
get them on their feet.
One day.
That's what we need.
Yeah.
I mean, if I got all this money and I already got all my expenses, you know, exhausted, everything like that, somebody done already did the budget, you know, for me to be able to stay here, this, that, and the third. It's only right that I do something for somebody else in the community.
For sure.
To try to help them out.
I agree with that, but ironically enough, I'm gonna tell you something my grandma told me last night.
What's up?
She said true ministry for others comes when you have nothing to give.
Mm-hmm.
And so I truly feel like that when you have nothing to give, that's when you're supposed to give the most.
Yeah.
Because, like, yes, he has the money and the resources to do this, and when you get to that point, it should be like clockwork. But I truly think that if you have nothing to give and you still decide to give, that's when it's really like, okay, that's in your heart to do that.
Yeah.
Because not to say, like, I promise you this ain't nothing to discredit anything he's doing, but not to say that he's doing this for a tax write-off, but this could end up being a tax write-off for him.
Could be.
Yeah, all of this could be written off in his taxes. He can put a lot of things into this LLC and write a lot of this stuff off. You know what I'm saying? Somebody don't have nothing but still decide to put a program together to do something like this. And that speaks more to, like, I want to do this for this. You know what I'm saying? But again, like I said, it's not to say that Killer Mike isn't doing that for that reason.
Yeah.
It's just my mindset on when it comes to how you give back to others. But I love this for the community because I also feel like this is going to give a lot of people the opportunity to understand what it's like to learn to own. What does that look like? Because I feel like oftentimes in our community, we don't get taught that stuff. We don't get taught how to be an adult in school.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Nobody learns how to do your taxes in school. Nobody learns about what a credit score is before you go out here and apply for a student loan. Yeah. Nobody teaches you the difference between renting, owning, leasing. You know what I'm saying? What's the difference between some of these terms? People don't teach you that kind of stuff. Commercial real estate, residential real estate. You know what I'm saying? A lot of that stuff is important for us to really know and to becoming adults, but yet we can all figure out, like, A squared plus B squared equals C. You know what I'm saying? Like stuff like that you don't use on a regular basis.
You're not going to use any of that. I think it does need to be like an extension of what economics should have been.
Yeah.
Based off of, because we do need those practices to continue to navigate you know, through life. Because like you said, well, even to add on to, like, a lot of kids are not going to college. Like, it's going to be a great fraction that does go, but it's going to be a greater fraction that also becomes content creators and things of that nature. And there's also going to be other people that do everyday things, you know, like your everyday 9-to-5ers and things like that. It's going to be people that do that thing.
For sure.
But it'll be easier if we have, like, that knowledge coming straight out of high school, you know, going into real life, being able to say, hey, I know how to go and, you know, get a loan, properly do it, you know, things of that nature. I know how to go in, learn what I need to ask for rent and things like that, you know, all of the credentials that I need. That's what we need to be doing, you know, as far as, like, going into the world. Like, 'cause some people go into adulthood lost.
Blind.
Sure. They don't
Completely
even know what,
blind.
they know what to
Absolutely. I am kind of curious if you know, Killer Mike has the Greenwood Bank, so I'm kind of curious if this is going through
the
bank, or he's using that for, like, the lending purposes and stuff like that.
I would hope so.
Yeah. I mean, that would be dope to have it all in house and build that ecosystem that the community can really learn for. I mean, clearly he has the reach to get the resources and bring them in. So this is dope. I love to see more things like this with entrepreneurs, rappers, actors.
For sure.
Yeah, beyond just rappers and stuff like that. I just like to see this in general. So shout out to him, man.
I love to just see people, like, also just giving back to the community, because you know, that's what people mean when they say don't forget where you came from. It's like, don't forget to give back. Not don't forget as in don't mention it, but don't forget to give back to your community.
Yeah.
And, like, that's one of my biggest issues with Gucci Mane. Like, he forgot where he came from when it comes to what he does for the community of Bessemer. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And it's not necessarily saying you have to do that, but pay back to where your seed was planted. You know what I'm saying? You might water another seed that might grow the same way if you do that.
Yeah.
But that's just me. That's my thought on that.
I definitely agree.
Yeah, man. I mean, hey, some people do it, some people don't.
Yeah.
You know, some people just kind of like be like, I'm trying to separate myself from this place that caused me all this trauma. You know, at least as much as it has. You know, so some people just do that. Well, continuing our talk about music news, ladies and gentlemen, Shakira was acquitted of tax fraud and a court orders Spanish government to return $70 million. My goodness, today. That's crazy. The court ultimately found that prosecutors failed to prove Shakira spent more than 183 days in Spain in 2011. The threshold for being considered a tax resident. Officials only established that she spent 163 days in the country that year, and also did not prove that her main financial or economic base was located there. As a result, the hefty fine previously imposed on her was overturned, and along with associated penalties and interest, triggering the required payment. Yee-hee. Golly. So the government has indicated it may appeal the decision.
They're trying to get that money.
Yeah, they're trying to get that money.
Man. She hit
A lot of dog hairs.
Yeah.
Shout out to her, man. That's I mean,
now people gonna get acquitted.
Nah, man, that's not at all. This is a big win for her.
If the glove don't fit,
you know,
yeah,
must acquit.
Yeah,
he got some books off of them.
There's a lot of things going on in like taxes, man. Like, what's up? You know,
people getting off.
Yeah, man. It's a lot of conversations. A lot of people getting off. Just a lot going on.
I personally think we should all go exempt for the next few years. Everybody,
just go ahead.
I'm with you on that.
Everybody go exempt.
Go exempt.
Because the fact that they finna get these insurrectionists reparations.
Oh my God. Yeah. That's exactly what it is, man.
I'm done now. Beforehand, I was done, but I'm truly finished now. Because the fact that when we talk about reparations for black people, and the first thing people say is like, why do you think y'all deserve reparations? Where we gonna get the money from? Bro, we just found $1.4 billion to give to people who stormed the Capitol off of belief that our election was rigged. That he then ended up rigging the election this time.
In your face.
In your face.
In your face.
Everybody knew about it.
These people are agreeing to give the Proud Boys money, neo-Nazis money, all of these white supremacy groups. And people don't understand that, like, this is him funding his militia.
For sure.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
This is what it looks like to fund a militia. This is what it looks like. And people think that January 6th was so monumental. Wait till this man, and wait till they lose the midterms.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Wait till they lose the midterm. Wait till they start talking about impeaching Trump. It's going to get crazy.
Yeah.
These streets going to be on fire.
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah.
You better go buy an extra box of ammo right now.
Hopefully it don't turn to paradise out here.
Yeah, nah. It's going to be something.
Yeah.
It's going to be something. So, yeah, man, this whole situation with taxes is just insane. Yeah. And if I can use this as an opportunity to pivot, man, the fact that Trump is now able to keep the IRS off of his back and keeping them out of their financials is crazy. Between his kids, his family, everybody. Yeah. That's crazy work, bro. That's absolutely insane. Yeah. What are we talking about? I mean, this man is robbing the United States blind.
Yeah.
And literally just handing this money to Israel. Handing these money to all of his friends who already have more money than they will ever be able to spend. Meanwhile, you and I literally have to talk about gas prices every time we see each other. We talk about how much groceries are. You just brought a baby into this world. We got to talk about how much that it's going to cost.
Man.
We have these conversations on a day-to-day basis. They are taking taxes from us that we aren't even able to say, hey, I don't want you to have them. And paying it to people that the second they got an opportunity, they would kill all three of us in a heartbeat. Isn't that crazy? That's crazy to me.
It's wicked, man.
It's wicked to me.
That's the world we live in now. It's no longer the greatness that we desired or even, admired on some of the movies that we watched or some of the things that we seen in front of us in that time period in the early 2000s. After a certain period of time, I always say, after 2019, things became different. So, you know, that's just one of those things where you just kind of like, oh, well, we kind of seen it coming. Well, we kind of didn't see it coming. Like if you didn't really have your ear to the ground or, you know what I'm saying, your face to CNN or anything of that nature, you probably would have just been the guy that was named, you know, tenfold. You know what I'm saying? That was him. You know, you overknew. You know what I mean? So that probably was, you know, one of those situations. But now it's just like, now okay, we here. Let's go ahead and be proactive. You know what I mean? But in other music news, ladies and gentlemen, there has been a situation going on with this here Iceman album. It hasn't been so chill, I might say. 1900 Rugrat calls out Drake for allegedly ripping his beat after reaching out to collab. Now, I can say Drake has done this on a few occasions.
Did what?
Did what? Flagged on somebody trying to do a feature with him.
Okay. But
even Ty Dolla $ign, who has been on several different albums of his and wrote songs for him, has never got the Drake feature.
I ain't seen it.
Oh, okay.
I ain't seen it.
You ain't seen what? Which part?
Nothing you talking about. I ain't seen no.
You ain't seen Ty Dolla $ign feature on his album versus the other way around?
Never heard of it.
Okay. I know.
Wait.
I plead the fifth.
Ty ain't been on a Drake album?
Ty's been on.
Oh, that's what I thought. I thought I heard him on.
Yeah.
Something.
His first album he previewed on was Scorpion.
Okay.
And then after that, he featured on like two more songs after that.
Okay, so he's saying that Drake didn't return the favor by being on his album.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, and he talked about that
he's
last
synonymous
year.
for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like he is. It's not like.
But he's also synonymous for handing
snatching
out hit records as well.
Snatching and grabbing.
Yeah.
I have seen that though.
Yeah. There's a lot of that too.
I mean, it's a few that flop.
Yeah, guilty of all charges for sure.
I don't know. Wait, hold on, guys.
I mean, hey,
in this courtroom. Wait a minute.
Yeah, it is what it is. What it is. I mean, he's guilty of it all. He's Iceman. No chill.
Ice.
But yeah, but 1900 Rugrat was explaining that he did rip his beat, basically sampled it and changed it to something else. But we do have audio and visual for this.
Play it. Mm-hmm. Play the beat.
All right, so I got a story time because I just listened to Iceman and Drake. You got me f***ed up, bro. Not gonna lie, you got me f***ed up. So when I made the intro to my first album about a year and a half ago, Drake was hitting me up around the time and wanted to hear music, a Drake producer. So I sent 10 songs through and they was all finna be on my album because I didn't want nobody to steal my shit because I know how people move. So boom, the one they took a liking to was the intro. Now the intro still dropped. I said, no, you can't have this song. He wanted me on his album still. He said, I'm gonna send you a verse through. Never sent a verse. I didn't give a f*** till I just went and listened to Iceman, and I listened to Little Birdie, and then I went back and listened to the intro of my first album. Twin, that's the only beat I've ever produced and sat there and produced. Don't rip my and repitch it like that, fam. That's fried. That's fried out and f***ed up, twin.
First of all, I don't like how he talk. I know he's from Florida,
okay,
so it's more common for Caucasian people to talk like that.
Oh, I didn't know he was from Florida.
Yeah, he's from Florida.
Huh.
Interesting. Florida. I know why you looking like that. Florida and Louisiana, they pretty much have that kind of, because in Louisiana they're considered Cajun people.
Yeah.
What you got to say, bro? Creole.
What you mean? I got to say?
Go ahead.
I hate when people do that. Kyle, stop it.
Kyle.
Stop it, Kyle. Use your real voice.
Yeah.
The one that your dad paid for. Like, stop it, bro. I hate when people do that. That's so irritating to me. I mean, but at the same time, bro, if the song is ripped, the song is ripped. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And like we just said, like Drake is synonymous for doing that.
Yeah. I mean, it did the
dang
same
near
thing.
every album we get a song or two like that.
Yeah. They did the same thing with Mr. Hotspot.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, what was that song?
Yeah, he didn't want them to cuss on it. He said y'all could sample it, but y'all just don't cuss on the song. Him and Lil Yachty.
Yeah. That never really came out like that.
Yeah.
Or did they officially put it out?
Well, they put it out anyway, and they had to pull it back.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought.
Yeah. They ended up putting the song out anyway, and they pulled it back because he didn't give them rights to it.
Well, I didn't know Buddy was from Florida, and we're already saying that like that's a Kodak flow.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it's not. It really, really sound like Kodak was.
That's what
in
make
the
it
room.
make more sense now.
Yeah.
Don't it? Yeah.
Sound like he was in the room.
Do we think that he
somewhere.
was really trying to give us like regional bops?
That's what.
Because I mean, you got the that's Florida.
Too high for the radio. Or
Too high
hard?
for
Yeah.
Too high for the radio. That's
so that's
California.
Bay Area.
Run to Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's Atlanta.
he always give us a New Orleans.
I feel
bop.
like free is it's either gonna be Midwest or up north.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Yeah, that to me feels like a Rockefeller record. In a
Okay.
way. Or not free, make them pay.
Mhm.
Because we already say he kind of sound like Kanye on there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
So it kind of gives that vibe as well. But he seems like he hit all the regional territories.
He vultured every culture.
Yeah, exactly.
Let me ask y'all this: being as though that now Drake is such an established artist,
Now, after Iceman.
follow me
Go
where
for
I'm
it.
going. Do you feel like we are getting a real version of Drake now? Like after hearing all of this music that he compressed and made sure that we got it. Like, do you feel like we getting a real version of Drake? Or do you feel like this is like something he's just trying to prove a point? I'm still a good artist. I can still put out music with even all the controversy that's going on.
What you mean?
I can still respond.
Do we think we getting the real Drake? I think he pouring out his emotions.
Okay.
He been pouring out his emotions over the past 10 albums.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So like this is to me is no different.
I mean, because he's an actor too.
Yeah, but it's like each story or each album kind of they feed off of one another. It's like he's dealing with the woes of life, women, and then the industry, as well as just trying to prove to himself that he's still that guy.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But I do feel like I feel like this is the most vulnerable that he has been or can be? Absolutely not. But I think that I think we getting glimpses of what a full on like his version of a 444. I think we're getting closer to that than not. You know what I'm saying? Especially with the label situation.
Yeah.
And if he's able to do a project independent, I think that'll be like his classic, another classic in his catalog. But I don't think that with the label, based on what we've been getting lately, he's just obligated to give us
songs.
X amount of projects. So that's why it feels like we've gotten a lot of mid albums over the past 6 years or so.
I like Certified Lover Boy.
I mean, I'm not mad at anybody.
I'm not mad at
anybody.
I'm not mad at for all the dogs.
It wasn't a lot. It wasn't a lot on there that resonated with me.
For sure.
Like Iceman.
Okay.
Again, it's a lot of records on there that I'm just gonna run back a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't find that too much in For All the Dogs nor Certified Lover Boy.
I got more out of Scary Hours than For All the Dogs.
Okay.
I can see that.
Yeah.
What, I mean, like Scary Hours 3?
3, yeah.
I mean, it was some good records on there, but like I just couldn't get into For All the Dogs like that, man.
Okay.
I do appreciate Drake's artistry. It's just those weren't for me, and I'm cool with saying that those weren't for me and appreciating the other parts of his catalog. You know, everything ain't got to be for me.
Yeah. I was saying that last night too. I was saying the level of maturity I've gained. I can't listen to Drake, at least in certain pockets that he talks about. I'm gonna take your girl and this kind of girl, where she at, and all kind of stuff. I can sing those songs from a distance, but can't sing it in the same essence that
the whole chest.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I can't sing it proudly like I would have if I was a single bachelor, type of guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So I feel like those songs probably resonate differently, versus like the deep pocketed songs versus like the intro. You have those songs where he just kind of Do Not Disturb. Like he has those songs where he gets very personal. I like the songs where he go like no hook. And let me hear exactly what you're really going through. Instead of like these I want to sound commercial or not trying to sound too commercial. These bops that you're putting out, you know what I'm saying? That's cool to have those every now and then, but you know, there's nothing wrong with hearing the maturity in because of how talented he is. There's nothing wrong with hearing the maturity that he can possibly put out, and let kids know that there's nothing wrong with being this version of myself without feeling embarrassed. It's okay to feel embarrassed if certain people feel like you lost the rap battle or whatever, to admit it or to not admit it, you know what I'm saying? To say, hey, this was that, this was this. You know what I'm saying? I'm this version. I'm 40 now.
Yeah.
And so like it's at some point you gotta say, I gotta move forward and become a different version of myself. Because he has a child, you know what I'm saying? He's trying to be a different type of example. Let me see. And he had his child in the video, which that video was fire. I think that was I want to say that was Dust.
I hate that song so much.
It's not one of my favorites. But I'm just saying, like I think the level of maturity needs to be expressed a little bit more.
Do you think he like all of his own songs?
No, I don't think so.
Do I think he like his own songs?
Like all of them.
I venture to say he does. I think he records a lot of music, and what we get is just a consolidated version of what he has. So, if it's a matter of it might not even be him liking it, just the people around him, the environment. He has the ability to test things out in real time. So I mean, bring the women over, testing out new sound. If they jam into it, it's probably gonna go.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So I think that he leans in, probably more so into that than I'm making this for myself, or I love all the music that I do.
For sure.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't really know. Yeah, I venture to say that if he puts it out, man, it's his stamp of approval. It's part of his brand.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So whether it goes or doesn't, it's just all going to be dependent on how the people receive it.
For sure, you will.
Yeah.
Okay. I guess I was asking that from also like the standpoint of like from y'all as artists as well. Like, do y'all have songs that like they were done, they recorded, and every time you hear it, it make you cringe a little bit?
Oh yeah, definitely. 100%.
For sure.
I go back and purposely listen to it.
I think as an artist, you just want to get that creativity out. Yeah. Whether it's good, bad, or indifferent, you know what I'm saying? But also the cool thing about being an artist is you can go and refine it. It's up to you if you want to do something with it. So before it reaches the public, you probably have had a tug of war with it, where you're going back and revising things and just trying to perfect it and make it consumable for the public. Because the way that our brains as artists work, people might not get it right off the bat. You know what I'm saying? It does. Like, we go back and listen to Iceman, we'll have to revisit to really like dial in on what they're saying. But yeah, I got tons of music that I would never put out, or I'm just gonna do something else with it, just because it's not ready for the public consumption. Because you know how we are as just like consumers. We quick to judge, quick to have an opinion on something. And it's people of artistry, man. Like, people really pour a lot into it, or they don't pour a lot into it. And in those cases, you can tell. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You can tell the difference between the people that pour into it versus the people that's just trying to slap it, rush it, slap it, put it together. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. Yeah. I hear that.
I would say the same about the beat our intro beat. I went back and revised that beat so many times.
Yeah.
Like that beat didn't sound like that. As a matter of fact, it has another part to it that is connected to it. Like, this part that you hear on the intro is like a hyper part of the beat. It's really a calmer beat. But I went back and I was like, I want to piece this together and stuff like that. I'm like, I wonder what this will sound like, and it was straight.
Yeah, but I say this, man. Don't give up on your ideas. Like even if it's like a reference, you know what I'm saying? Don't give up on those because that you never know, man. You know what I'm saying? Just pour into it. You know, and I think that's what's gonna again resonate with the people is them seeing you pour into it or what they take out of it. You know what I'm saying? Invoking some type of emotion and some type of feeling. You know what I'm saying? Whether they can really resonate it to the point of like I kind of live that life, or it's just like I'm looking from, I can see it from that perspective and just appreciate it. So people shouldn't give up on their ideas, man. Just keep pushing them.
Not at all. And I mean, Michael Jackson said this once. He was like, I need to go ahead and record this idea or get this idea done before Prince get it. So
I told you that.
I mean, right. Yeah. So I mean, look, shout out to you and shout out to Mike. You know what I'm saying? Hey, I want to go ahead and get this done. Cause I mean, ultimately that is what ideas is. God is stemming these things through you. 1,000%. So I mean, I was thinking about it, or I was walking rather. I was like, bruh, it's a version of me in a different town, different city, somewhere executing, or you know what I'm saying, going off, doing whatever, you know what it is. It's an O'Neal somewhere, it's another Chris somewhere, or Hustle Man, it's another Boogie somewhere. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's another version of you somewhere. So it's always realized, like, if you want to be that version of you that's trying to step up and, you know, create these ideas and execute these ideas, are they for the people? You will know that when it's time to release them. But the thing about it is that you were able to get, that's a nice watch, boy. I just kind of look over there. The thing about it is that you were able to get your idea from inception to now physically either holding it or digitally there.
That's real, because a lot of people can't do it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like
period
of just getting stuff done. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So if you can execute it, man, you 10 steps ahead of the next person, man.
100%.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, another person that's executing right now is DJ Stussin, man. Shout out to my dude, man. He going out here, he stepping out on a limb and making things happen. Man, we finna get into it right now. Overnight Celebrity. We're gonna come back. Got a little bit more to talk about. Y'all stay tuned. Yeah.
Yo, it's your boy DTZ, Mr. Make It Look Easy, man. I'm plugged in with the Morning Ops. Go check my folks out Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, man. Tap in. Let's get it.
What's Stussy?
On your way to the top, it gets real lonely for real. They always say God starts removing people out your life when they don't match your purpose and your alignment, so I got better things ahead of me. That's all that matters. Yeah. We moving faster than acceleration. What's already understood never really needed an explanation. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. No need for restoration. I ain't really tripping on routes cause I know the destination. Social algorithm, expanding content from different spaces. Filling catalogs of emotion until your pain relates it. Using synthesizers and melodies as a decoration to beautify the message of blatant oppression and incarceration. This is not a promise but more dysfunctional declarations. Ending every chapter that's in my book with an exclamation. Thought of my success in the future is in infatuation. It's a marathon, so the first to win was the last to pace it. As the plot thickens, the characters leave like evacuation. We communicate when I slide a third, we just touching bases. Even my most spiritual songs are heard in the roughest places. If there is a chance I ain't feeling something, I must replace it. I can ruffle feathers and never be in a situation. I get all the strength from the Lord himself, that's my revelation. Reading is essential, you recognize that with education. So can a single man on this earth reschedule my elevation? There was many factors that knocked me off of my concentration, but when we talk about future legends, I'm in the conversation. So, overnight celebrity, I brag of the fact, ain't no other rappers ahead of me. So, abracadabra, we appear just like a magic trick. She said she loved to save a horse, but ride it like a maverick. I could give you all the sauce with all the spices in the cabinet, but I feel like Fetty Wap because my weight, I'm having it. Taking jab shots and low blows to the abdomen, but UPS is serving the people way more than packages. So, I plan on being better than all the greats. I plan on pushing higher like when the Baptist
orchestras, choir modulates. When the centaurs get aroma, then everybody congregates. They beg us for decorum, but I'm torn between a time and place. Silence of the lambs are even sunken in a quiet place. Digging with a shovel, store the body, then we hide the trace. 63 minutes and 5 seconds from my introduction. You get the trolling, don't be scared to reap the repercussions. 12 brown brothers on one step, having deep discussions of fighting systematic injustice while trying to beat corruption. Putting BTA to these other four, do it often. I'm hitting 555 at the plate with my offhand. I'm not the most like person, but I'm chosen, it's the way I am. But folks have a problem because I am just who I say I am. 1,963 options on the menu. My mama always told me that it ain't on you, but it's in you. Dropping $700 cash on the venue. When the prayers go up, the blessings come down because they were meant to. I don't mind being a villain if the enemy's my nemesis. Y'all sass missing appearance when we mention, I guess you're feminist. The bond that y'all created over hated when you reminisce. But it's 2025 and we doing jumping jacks like gymnasts. Even though we truly brothers, they act like we distant cousin. Dime of a dozen. I drop one tape and get the city buzzing. I wanna be the best to ever wear my letters when I'm done. I may not be your personal favorite, but I'm forever one of one. And that's the message.
Ain't no way this nigga just
Y'all look, I don't know who this DJ Stussy Kid is, but he is up next. Mark my words, chat. Up next, 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 up next.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your very favorite show, The Morning Ox. Yeah. Other than that, we are here, of course, to discuss a few more things. Going to jump right into the Spotify situation that's going on here recently. So Spotify's new reserved feature will help real fans get concert tickets. Huh? I want to get a little concert. Go to a little Chris Brown, Usher. Go on, get your tickets right there. But eligible users, stemmed out then. Eligible users will receive a special ticket offer and can purchase up to 2 tickets during a limited reserved window. Spotify says there will be no added Spotify fees. The feature launches in the U.S. in this summer, and with more markets coming later. Come on.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I'm not a Spotify user or a premium user anymore. But this is pretty cool, man.
I use mine for audiobooks now. And
okay.
And coffee table jazz.
You still are a premium user?
Just for that.
Just for that? So you paying for he got some money. He got money.
Large.
He got money.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I looked at it, I was like, I got a little something.
You know what I'm saying? You paying for Apple Music and Spotify? I
got a little something. Like,
that's crazy.
I probably rigged the system somewhere. I ain't gonna tell
That's
nobody.
crazy, man. Yeah, well, pick a side.
Overdrive?
Pick a side, dog.
I still got my Android somewhere at the house.
What they got to do with Spotify?
I got Apple.
Apple
in
true,
it.
true.
Yeah. Use both of them.
He said got Apple in it?
A little bit.
All right, man. Well, how you feel as a premium user?
Yeah, because you sent the song the other day, had a link to it, and went straight to Spotify.
I've had Spotify since 2014 or 15.
Okay, you one of the you grandfather then.
Yeah, I've never had Apple Music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You never had Apple Music?
Ever. Nah.
Wait, what?
Okay.
Never.
I ain't gonna lie, it should be a part of the phone.
It should be the part of the phone, exactly.
That's why I refuse to get it, because it should be a part of the phone. I'm paying for it. Y'all charging me this 99 cents for the cloud that I don't never really use for real. Like, come on.
Yeah.
I use mine,
but
I think it's cool though, because the Ticketmaster thing.
Yeah.
So this seems like a
direct response.
Yeah. So this is dope, man.
Yeah, and Spotify does a good job of just having features like that. So like a few years ago, they entered this new feature where you could look up a specific artist and it would give you their current run for tours and what cities they got coming next, and then take you to the link to buy tickets.
Yeah.
And so I thought that was already very creative. But this is just taking that to a whole nother notch, man. You can also buy merch from Spotify.
Yeah, because with the artist profiles, once you upload to DSPs, you can go in and unlock your artist profile. And if you have everything set up, you can put your merch, again, your tour dates, all that kind of stuff. So they were already kind of set up to do that. But I think that when the Ticketmaster thing happened in Live Nation, it just opened up.
The green light.
Yeah. So,
for sure.
I think now more than ever, people are starting to find a new wave to things, like independent artists. Like they're finding, like was it Lil Russell found a new way to get his music off, and then J. Cole followed, and of course we're gonna maybe see a few more people, like even Classified did it.
Mm-hmm.
He got his music on a certain platform to where you can get it directly to your consumer, which I think is really good. So make sure you go stream The Life You Chose, please and thank you.
Absolutely. Buy that joint.
Buy it.
Yeah.
Buy that joint too.
Yeah.
But it just gives a different platform for those that want to do something. Like I think Spotify is doing
direct to fans, man, because that's what we're moving into is the super fan age. They call it streaming 2.0, where you're gonna have more immersive experiences. I think that they're gonna get to a point where it's like gonna be. They've already talked about it, combining it with the content and stuff like that. So you'll probably see like live shows coming directly from Spotify, and I don't necessarily know what these tickets mean.
Mm-hmm.
Like, are these true live experiences, like in person, or is it gonna be morphed into like a more of a digital type of experience?
I never thought about
you know what I'm saying? Because it's very vague right now.
Yeah.
But they could be moving into that territory. You know, Amazon has been doing a bunch of concert series for a while now. So same with Apple Music. So
Rolling Loud.
So I see them kind of moving into that territory. But the direct to fan, the streaming 2.0 is supposed to now allow you to select your artist that you really you're a super fan of. So you'll get exclusive content from them, so on and so forth. So you kind of seeing that with Drake and his rollout, the big lavish productions. That's ushering in the streaming 2.0. Once they're able to monetize that and put it behind a paywall, they're gonna do that.
Oh yeah. I can see that 100%.
Yeah,
I can definitely see that. Well, moving forward, talking about TikTok now. TikTok is flagging original creators as unoriginal. The creators are flooding the app with complaints right now. They built original content. They paid for editing software. They invested in lighting, cameras, and production, and they posted consistently to qualify for the program. Then TikTok hit them with disqualifications and removed their accounts from the reward system entirely. The reason giving is unoriginal content. The content is theirs. The flag is wrong, and the disqualification stands anyway. The creator rewards program operates on a 50-50 ad revenue split. Every video disqualified is a video TikTok does not have to pay out on. When mass disqualification hit thousands of accounts at once with no clear pattern, no transparent appeal process, and no human review, creators are starting to notice that the platform's incentives line up better with cutting payouts than they do policing originality. So, yeesh. But it also says here that Black creators are getting hit the hardest. Same pattern as every other algorithmic enforcement on TikTok. The dancer whose choreography went viral last year and whose audio got stolen by larger accounts is now the one getting flagged for posting her own original version this year. So it's a lot of finicky stuff going on, but we know why when they bought it.
How they able to detect this stuff? Are they using that AI system?
Yeah, they going and flagging it. I mean, a AI system telling you that you're not a real person.
Is that what it is?
I mean, essentially,
yeah.
They saying that they're AI generated,
but it
people.
also is saying that you're also using somebody else's content to create this content.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not being able to tell the difference between an original piece of content and something that's reused, redone.
So it's kind of beyond the stitching portion. So it's kind of like a violation of you not using their tools in a way.
It'll be like just like that clip with Shay talking about Cisco keep going viral, and then we repost it later on with like a different song behind it. Then they flag us for saying this is AI generated or you use the original person's content. And it's like, well, we are the original person's content. We just redid something. We did something different. We put another voiceover over it or something like that.
Okay.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like I said, in one hand, it's kind of cool because in one hand, it's going to start to grab those people who are stealing other people's content, because there's people out there on TikTok that make their content from whatever somebody else makes.
For sure.
So it's going to start flagging it. But just like in the example, it's going to flag those original creators as well. And that's what like the issues start to come, because like, how can you not tell I'm the original creator of this thing by just going back and looking at my track history? That should be enough indicator on I'm the original creator.
I can see that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I agree with that. I agree with that, because like at some point, there is a layout of how I'm doing my content. So you should know, or at least detect based off of what my page layout is, my fonts that I use, or the captions, you know, the things that I'm actually talking about, a video of me talking, you know, the way that I'm talking. Like it's supposed to be something that would indicate that I'm this person.
Yeah.
That can identify.
That's very, very true.
Yeah.
And it's almost like what do I need to do in order to make sure y'all know that this is me? Like I gotta start putting watermarks on my video or what? Like nobody want to go through that.
Take a picture
process.
with a spoon. You know, take a picture with a spoon, bro. They gonna every content, every piece of content, just what you gotta do. Just let them know, hey, I'm the real K Boogie, and then go on with your content.
What the spoon gotta do with it? What the spoon gonna show?
The spoon is showing that I'm a real person. This spoon is real.
Real people don't have real. What? I'm so confused.
I mean, AI
spoons?
Huh?
AI can't make spoons? Is that the
I
flaw
ain't saying
in it?
that, but I'm just saying like just something original like that.
I don't
But
know,
I mean, that's what
you think it's like the, because not TikTok, but Instagram I believe they came out with something like this recently where they were saying that they were gonna start flagging the unoriginal content. So this kind of happening across the board. But also I think that it might be a play on the IDs. On the ID verification.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. I think it's a play on that.
Okay. That makes sense too.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Because I mean we already got issues around like kids being on social media. You know, they raising all the flags around that. So I think it's just gonna move into a space where you have to upload your ID. Because you already have to do that with certain social medias. Like if you're doing like stuff with Meta on the business side, you gotta upload your ID. You gotta give them certain information and stuff like that. So I can kind of see this potentially being a play, but who knows?
Yeah. We'll see, man. Like I said, just hopefully that these things won't start to trickle down to affect folks like us. Because at this point, we
hopefully not. I mean, we got other people using our content, so in a way, I'm kind of
flattered.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, flattered, but also
run me my tag, run me my collab.
Yeah, y'all got to collab with us, man.
Yeah, run me some.
Yeah, for sure.
Mean, the feature it's been there for a while now.
Yeah,
it's been
the
collab.
It's been there.
Yeah, we'll like a repost or something.
But we ain't mad at it, man.
Nah, we ain't mad at it. It is what it is.
Not at all. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have talked ourselves into the big mix. Got a little high energy pickup on this Good Friday.
Look, I think O'Neal said he was gonna come in because he heard me play the same mix 2 days in a row.
Look, I was never gonna say that.
You said,
I was never gonna say that.
Yeah, man. That's my bad, Oz fan. We gonna hit you. With
I claimed that I was doing it.
But you know what? God is still amazing, man. They still gave you guys some good content out here, man. I'm glad y'all was still supporting them in my absence. But now I need y'all. Turn your TVs up, turn your phones up, and be careful. If you have to pull over while you watch, that's all right.
Turn them loose.
Turn them loose, and get out and get loose as a goose. Other than that, we finna get into it right now. Yeah.
Here we go. Say, man.
What's happening?
You are now tuned in to your best friend, favorite DJ. I am O'Neal. Get in on this. Where we going? No need for the seatbelt. Strap in. We in for a trip you'll remember. Let's go!
Hey, it's your boy Lester Boomaye. Mr. Man, I'm busy. Tune into the morning knocks. Remember, I'm a catch. I just can't be caught. Mom.
welcome back, Aux fam. What it do? Like we always say, man, welcome back to your favorite show next to your breakfast. It's the Morning Ox, and you know what day it is. It's a big old flex on Friday.
Come on,
if you will. I enjoyed that mix there, brother.
Appreciate it,
Glad
man.
to have you back, man. I ain't bringing my tap dancing shoes.
You ain't bringing your tap dancing shoes? I don't want your tap dance, man. Just kind of two-step if you can.
Got that torn Achilles. Can't move that fast.
Yeah, what I'm saying. A two-step will suffice. That'd be all right. Yeah. I see. I know. I'm 35 now. So, like, a two-step, boy.
You know,
find me in the corner.
I forget that you older than me until you say it out loud. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Honestly, all of y'all, until y'all say it out loud, I forget y'all older than me.
Yeah, we be acting up.
Yeah, man, y'all gonna hit 40 a lot sooner than me. Oh, God, that's crazy. Yeah. All right. Yeah. I'll be at y'all 40th, each one of y'all.
Yeah.
I'll let you know how the 30s feel roaring.
Yeah. I see you in 5. Yeah. It's like both ours.
You just uninvited me to your 40th birthday. Hey, actually, bro, you cannot come.
I already know you're going to act up 5 years from now. That's crazy. Yeah.
Act a fool. Crash the party.
Hey, ain't no wrong with it.
He said, why you in outside? Yeah, it's me.
It's me. He out there with a ski mask on.
I'm here to mess in my pocket.
I'm here to mess your party up.
Hey, yo. But let's jump back into the news, man, and the things that in which we are here to talk about, unfortunately.
Come on.
Unfortunately, we talking about y'all president, man.
Jeez.
He's not mine, he's yours. Trump reportedly secured a deal giving his family permanent protection from future federal tax investigations tied to past filings.
Ugly.
Bro. First of all, first question. How?
Bro, they letting him get away with murder up in that gym, bro.
No, they are allowing this man to quite literally manipulate and control the stock market with the stroke of a pen, the tweet of a tweet.
Mm-hmm.
And at the exact same time, he's also able to gain money from that, for himself. He's allowed to he's allowed to have insider information for stocks. Even down to the other day when Mike Johnson said that they have to allow the Senate and Congress information for inside trading, so they're allowed to feed their family because their salaries haven't changed in over 16 years. And I'm just trying to figure out how $179,000 ain't enough.
Right.
You already make $179,000 a year.
That's plenty. It'd be nice in my house.
How are we using that as an example, but yet minimum wage has been the same since 2009?
Because, bro, like, they got to keep those people who work those type of jobs in that cycle. It's only so far I want you to get. Anybody who has a minimum paid, minimum wage type of job, it's only so far I want you to get. Now, it's up to you how far you want to go, because we all have dominion on this earth. But because you work in this job, that's how much I want to pay you. Even though these companies make millions and billions of dollars off of these said workers, it's only so much that I can distribute out.
For sure.
They could definitely push the button for more.
Brother, we are finding billions of dollars in different places every other week to pay for things that don't make this country greater.
100%.
Doesn't make the country better. How are we cutting the ability to give away school lunches, but we are literally giving insurrectionists reparations? How does that even make sense? How are we cutting Medicaid and health care from people
and food stamps,
but at the same time settling in court with Donald Trump for, I think it was like a cool 1-point-something million? Like, what are we doing? It doesn't make sense anymore. How do we have $20 billion to send to Argentina earlier this year?
Mm-hmm.
Which, quite frankly, that news just disappeared. All of a sudden, they good. Wrote a good check. Now they straight. Never heard back from them. It's annoying, man. Trump reportedly reached a massive settlement with federal government after suing over a 2019 leak of his tax returns. As part of the agreement, the Department of Justice alleged signed a waiver permanently blocking future federal tax claims or investigations tied to Trump, his family, and their business related to past filings. Critics say that the move effectively gives Trump's family unprecedented protection from family scrutiny and are calling it corruption in plain sight. The deal also includes a controversial $1.776 billion anti-weapon citation fund. And that's the fund that is designed to compensate the alleged victims of political targeting, a.k.a. the Proud Boys, neo-Nazis, and insurrectionists.
January 6ers. That's so messed up, bro. Like, that we having to get a modernized version of what used to be. That's what they're working on, essentially.
Things never truly change. They only give off the perception that something is being done. And I think that's what we've been living in. We've been living in the perception that something was being done about segregation, about discrimination, about literally hating other people just because of their race or religion. We always were living in this fairy tale land in the presumption that something was being done. But now that the veil is being lifted and they have the ability to now put directly into our faces the lies, the deception, and obviously the corruption that we've been dealing with. The difference is now is that with so many distractions happening in real life, no one truly cares. No one truly cares enough to stop their life and start looking at what's going on around them and how it truly affects their neighbor. Because quite frankly, what happens in my house stays in my house. You know, we've all been raised on that. But I think it's time that what happens in our house is also should be a concern about what happens in our neighbor's house and the neighbor next to that person and my friends. That's what should matter now. So, I don't know, just at times like this.
I mean, but okay, so this is my question. What does this say about those people who are supposed to be vouching for, you know, people like ourselves in these places, you know what I'm saying, that have a person like Trump who basically throws his power around the room, or even before even getting to Trump, you know what I'm saying? What does this say about those people who are supposed to be standing in solidarity, making sure these things get accomplished? Because, like, even though, yeah, they could be a tug of war of power and how it's structured and, you know, all these many different things. But the thing about it is, with rules, there are a few that could be broken, but there are some things that stand as a standard. Like, somebody has house rules just for spades at their house or Uno.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But the thing about it is, the game still has to be played, because if you're coming over here, this is what it's gonna be. Yeah. And I think I'm not a real spades player or whatever, but I think there is something called reneging if you don't communicate or communicate across the board or something like that. Is that correct?
Reneging is when you say you don't have a card and then later on you play it in that suit.
Okay, Project 2025.
Whoa. It's not what happened. It's not what happened. It's not what happened. Don't listen to them. That's production. All right. It's the reason they behind the camera. Hey, stay back there.
Sneak a mic back there one day.
Sneak a mic. Man, we gonna be production one day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, we need to do that.
Yeah, do the swap up, man.
Yeah,
we gonna be production. Yeah, let me clip y'all up.
See who come up with the mix.
Yeah,
come on, do the rundown. Yeah,
that part.
But no, it is one of those situations, bro. Like everybody has their own type of set of rules. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? It's like the other day I was listening to Jasmine Crockett. She had a moment where she spoke during the U.S. On the U.S. Capitol, and they had a conversation, and she asked the group of people, do they think that the Proud Boys is a white supremacy group? And everybody was like, nah. It was like 5 people she asked, and they was all like, nah. And then she was like, okay, what about neo-Nazis? And she was like, the word Nazis is in there. Mm-hmm. And the first dude was literally trying to dance around. He was like, well, they're an organization that focuses on, and you know, I don't think that people should be judged on what they are trying to do with their organization, just like this past person mentioned a few seconds ago. And she was like, you can't even say it. Yeah. Like, you literally can't even say that it's a white supremacy group. And the next dude was like, yeah. She was like, thank you. It's somebody in here with some sense. Yeah. And so then she went on to say from that point forward that that we've been trying to get reparations for black people for slavery. Mm-hmm. And every time there's more meetings that need to be had, more conversations that need to be had, more paperwork that needs to be done. But yet overnight, we found the funding to give to these people $1.7 billion. That is so much money. I don't think people get how much money that is to give to people who are literally murderers. Yep. Bro, it hurts my heart, bro. That hurts my heart so much because it's that from that point forward, the second that money goes out, I have to start looking at how I protect me and mine differently now. You see what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And that comes with a whole new level of stress. That comes with a whole new level of keeping your head on the swivel for real. Yeah. Now every time I see a "Don't Tread on Me" tag, I gotta really think to myself, what kind of moves are they on? You dig? Yeah. We in the deep South. We not in these Midwestern states. We not in Florida. Well, yeah, Florida is the deep South, but Florida different, bro. We in Alabama.
There's a different history, for sure.
The civil rights movement, home is here. Yeah. We had Bill Connor. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I can say this. As far as people who can't really describe it, I don't like those people. I like the ones, not saying I'll be friends with them. No, I like the ones that be upfront with how they feel. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how you really feel so I can know how to move. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I don't want to be in the room where you scared to even say what you standing on. Yeah. Don't be afraid to stand on what you standing on. Yeah. Like be upfront with it.
So upfront with it. And you know what's funny? I think this is what's funny. How political tensions and people are feeling the race issues that's starting to happen. And it's more prominent than it's probably ever been in our lifetime, right? Yeah. And so people are feeling the outside pressure of feeling like they have to pose themselves as somebody who's with or against you, right? Mm. Prime example, I was at work yesterday. I'm working with this couple. The wife was a rambler, just rambling. Oh, just talking for the sake of talking and wouldn't stop talking. Me and the husband having a calm conversation. We're going back and forth. And it almost felt like she wanted to grab the attention of everybody sitting there. And she said, the other day I was reading a passage from Martin Luther King Jr. And what she said after that was not a quote from Martin Luther King. It wasn't even, I asked her what passage. And she was like, I can't think of the name of it.
You're just trying to say something because I'm in the room.
And you know what's so funny, bro? What made this interaction 10 times better is her husband said, what made you say that right then? We weren't talking about nothing like that. What made you say that right then? And she said, I thought it was valuable. He said, why? He said, because it's a black man right here. Yeah. He called her out on it. And I was like, we need people like you in the world.
And I respect
Shout out to you, Craig.
I respect them.
Shout out to Craig. White man with a name Craig. I said, hey, shout out to Craig.
Ain't too many Craigs out here.
Man.
Ain't too many
white white men named Craig.
I messed around. You know what? I messed around and met a white Marcus before.
That's weird. I don't like that.
I said the same thing.
Yeah, I don't like
that. But I was like, are both your parents white? He was like, yeah. I said, where y'all from? Now that's going to determine it.
I don't like that, actually.
No, I didn't
Marcus
like it.
Is crazy. Marcus is crazy. That was a wife idea. She thought that baby was going to look different coming out. She had different plans.
This baby going to be named Marcus.
Yeah. They
going to call him Marcus.
But yeah, man, I thought that was the most awkward thing ever. Because, not for me, but for her. Because, why did you say that? That was so weird to say.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you had no, passage in mind or, what the point of that was. Like, you just said it for the sake of saying it. So that's how I know, like, people feel that without even feeling that. You know what I'm saying? Without saying anything about. We weren't talking. Excuse me. We weren't talking about politics. We weren't talking about anything like that at the time.
And you know what? That kind of grinds my gears a little bit.
Oh yeah.
Because at what point do you feel like I just want to talk about black things? Why you feel like that's the only common denominator here?
Also, like, why don't say something like that? Try to make yourself more comfortable with being around me.
No, you ain't gotta say that.
You ain't. I don't want you to feel comfortable around me, to be real.
Yeah.
I'm low-key that kind of person. I could care less if somebody like that feel comfortable around me because I'm aware of my truth and the truth behind the country, the truth behind the history that has been told versus what was the truth. I know the truth. I'm not looking for you to feel comfortable around me no more. You know what I'm saying? At one point in my life, I thought that's what I wanted, is for white folks to feel comfortable around me. If you do, you do. But if you don't, that's on you. That's your sin to atone for, not mine.
Yeah.
You said you was born in your mom was born in 1921. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I know what kind of family you was raised by, you know? So
that say a lot.
Hey.
The discipline structure.
Hey.
The way you live your life.
Hey.
The decisions.
Hey.
All of that.
Yes. And just going back to Donald Trump real quick.
Yeah.
I also want people to know that when the Voting Rights Act was enacted, you know he was only 21 years old? Donald Trump was 21 years old at that time. So he knows of a world where our voice didn't matter.
Oh, yeah.
And so for him to now be on the pathway of taking that back from people, and it's kind of crazy that people still are like, oh, yeah, Donald Trump not racist. Are you stupid?
Right.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, I would say it's equivalent to somebody saying, hey, I miss living out my glory days, which was in my 20s. You know what I'm saying? I want to go back to those days.
Yeah.
What did those days look like?
Yeah.
You know?
I had so many conversations with some of the homies that, like, I have a lot of white friends. I just do. You know what I'm saying? Life be lifing. I make a lot of friends. And when the election came about and people were just stating their political side on it, and when everybody who said that they were either a Republican or for MAGA, I asked the question, when was America great? When you say make America great again?
That's a good question.
And everybody gave out their time frame, whatever. And I just asked, would you be black? Would you be black in that time frame?
What did they say?
No. And I said, okay, so if you want that, how could you possibly call yourself my friend if you want that? Just make that part make sense to me.
And
if you can make that make sense to me, I won't press you on it no more.
And someone answered, yeah, they will want to be black. But you know what? They're only saying that because of the cool parts.
People think it's, man.
The highlighted things. Not the if I get caught or pulled over by the police. They don't want that part. They don't want the if I can't say that. If an N-word moment happens,
I mean,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're okay.
If a situation just kind of like pop off, you don't want that kind of get back because y'all is different.
I mean, I'm gonna be real and just go and say it. Jid said everybody want to be a nigga till it's time to be a nigga.
I'm saying
then you don't want to be a nigga.
Yeah, I don't want to be one.
Yeah,
but
it is what it is, man. We're going to move on from that, man. I just really wanted to take the time to really give that the acknowledgement that I think it deserves. I don't think that's a segment that's supposed to be skimmed over for 5 minutes and we keep it pushing. That's something that's more important.
Appreciate that.
But now we're going to skip over to somebody who I wasn't prepared to hear their thoughts on taxes, and that's going to be Jeff Bezos.
Come on, Jeff.
Jeff Bezos said that the bottom half of Americans should not pay federal income taxes. And I kind of agree with that. Yeah. Like he was saying, his example was that a nurse that works in New York City making $75,000 should not be paying $12,000 in taxes. That sounds unheard of. That don't even make sense. You know what I'm saying? But we got a clip for that. We're going to roll that for y'all. Let's do it.
Talk about, making the tax system more progressive. How about we start by having the nurse in Queens not pay taxes? Why is a nurse in Queens who makes $75,000 a year paying more than $1,000 a month in taxes? That's $1,000 a month that could help with rent or groceries or anything. And so, and by the way, do you know what that all adds up to? The bottom half of income earners in this country pay only 3% of the taxes. So, it's only 3%. We can find 3%. So we don't have, it's a small amount of money for the government, you know that. And really, and the more I thought about it, to me, it's kind of absurd that we're doing this. You know, we shouldn't be asking this nurse in Queens to send money to Washington. They should be sending her to.
I mean, it begs the question to why did we create this in the first place? I know why.
Taxes?
Yeah.
Well, I think taxes serve a good purpose in the long run. But I think that the amount of taxation that the lower half is subject to compared to the taxation that the upper 50 are subject to is very different, because once you get to a certain point in life and you become a successful business owner, a lot of stuff can be tax write-offs and you don't have to pay for it, or you get that bread back somehow.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So a lot of people who are on the bottom half don't have an LLC, you know what I'm saying? And aren't running stuff through that LLC. I know as soon as I got mine, he did it, not me.
Yeah.
Somebody bought a G-Wagon and it wasn't Kerry. It was, hey, this LLC did it.
I'm telling you.
You know what I'm saying? But stuff like that's supposed to happen. And so when we don't have the ability to do that, we get taxed more. You get taxed at the store for the stuff that you buy. You get taxes off of your check. You get taxed at the gas pump, whether people know that or not. There's tax included on the gas price. So gas is like, everything is higher for us, and there's no extra that makes up that difference for us. So people that are in regular jobs have to find a way to make it work. You know what I'm saying? While still losing a fat chunk of your income. Losing $12,000 out of $75,000 is a lot of money. And then like once you keep making X amount of dollars and you start looking at like, I make this on paper, but then taxes eat it up and I only go home with like $50K. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. Especially when the government is quite literally doing things to make your life harder on purpose.
You spend all your time here anyway.
Bro, it's just not enough time in the world to make the money that you truly need to live a happy, peaceful life without something coming up that could turn into a catastrophe financially.
Yeah, because if you're living like in the middle class or even the lower class, like hopefully your car, you know, is in good condition to where like ain't no wear and tear that just pops up out of nowhere. Because now you thinking about like I'm cool. Everything taken care of.
Yeah.
I budgeted, you know, for it to be this way. I could splurge here if I can.
But let the refrigerator and the AC unit go out the same week.
Oh man, you gonna be behind.
Cooked.
You gonna that's
Cooked.
the trip.
And I'm talking about all your groceries. You better cook them all. You better cook everything. You better cook everything.
Get a grill and get some coolers.
Something. Because like them two go out, you need both of them. Especially in Alabama, you need both of them. Some cold water and the cold air.
Especially going into the season right now.
Boy, I was talking to somebody recently that we know, and they said that the air in the car ain't working. I said, Jesus.
Ooh.
Jesus.
Boy.
Boy, I prayed for fam that day, right then. I'm gonna pray for you right now.
Man, I can't do that. I couldn't do that. I mean, if it's a cool summer night, like I had on roll down before, all the windows down, I just ride real slow.
Man, that'd be my favorite, man.
Or hit the highway.
A little late night breeze.
Yeah.
With the top down, with R&B going. That's me.
I was finna ask you, like, what's that song though?
Any song. It's always R&B for me, man.
Okay.
Unless something new just came out, my default is R&B.
Is it old school R&B? Okay.
Yeah. My default is old school R&B.
I don't know why my mind just kind of like automatically goes to like Jodeci, Aaron Hall.
I've been listening to a lot of I don't know if this count, but it don't count. But like I said, LL Cool J recently, I've been listening to that.
That count? That's like R&B-esque.
Yeah, it's adjacent.
Yeah.
That's my default, bro. I like some Avant, Read Your Mind. Come on, man. The boy was speaking.
And let me tell you,
that boy was speaking on that track.
You don't know nothing about that.
What you mean?
You don't know nothing about
what
that.
you mean?
Hey, you remember this song? What are the odds of me waking up next to you again?
Yes.
1 in a million. Boy.
Yeah.
When he get to the chorus, I ain't at the time hearing that song initially. I ain't even in a relationship.
Yeah.
But I feel like I'm going through everything he's talking about. Even on that even I think it's Heather Hadley that sing that song. In my mind, I'm always be a lady. Boy.
Yeah.
No, that's the lyrics of the song.
That's Deborah Cox. That
ain't Deborah.
You sure?
No, that ain't Deborah.
For real?
Deborah Stranger in My House.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That's right.
I
unked you up on that one.
Yeah, that's right. Hey, In My Mind though is one of the ones, bro.
Boy,
that's a track.
She was screaming on that song
Bruh.
at the end of the joint.
Yes. So me and my brother, that's one of the songs that we always break down and overanalyze.
I'm by the radio like this, holding it to my ear. Look, this the radio. Oh, yeah. I'm in that junk like, bro, I'm going through it.
Yeah. That's one of the ones.
Yeah.
Hey, but look though, me and my brother was breaking down this song, overanalyzing it, bro. The dude mama is really a ops. She really the op. The mama said, in the song she said, I seen his mom the other day, and the mom said he's been doing good, but I think he can really use a friend. He had a bad breakup. I think he's on his way up, but it's hard to tell. And then she sent the ex to him to go see about her. I said, mama toxic for that.
No.
My dude's toxic for that.
So if we breaking off into toxic, I got a question. Where were you when Trapped in the Closet came out?
I can like the 4th grade. Sorry, Pops.
Have you heard every chapter?
Not since becoming a man, no. Okay. Not since being a man. I mean, a grown man, yeah, no.
That's probably the most toxic, but yet the most creative, because every one of them played on the radio.
I don't remember none of them.
Well, not that last one.
Yeah, I pull out my Beretta. That's the only part I remember.
Yeah, that joint. It gets a little crazy as the story continues to build. But he made a whole album off that joint, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But I love me some R&B, man. That's always my default. Like when you ask me sometimes what's on the aux, I don't want to admit to the fact that all I've been listening to is R&B for the past 3 days. Like I gotta keep that to me. Oh yeah, I've been listening to that new album. Yeah.
He don't want to admit that he in the car listening to Kelly Price.
Singing it to the top of my voice.
Oh, bro.
On a regular basis, dog.
Ain't nothing wrong with listening to Kelly, bro. Get your Kelly, bro.
Hey. I'm gonna ride with a new album or whatever's out, but like
get your Faith Evans in.
Come on, man. Faith Evans.
Come on. Yeah. Hold on. Shawty said, "It's morning." No, that was Kelly Price.
Yeah, you got pause.
Yeah. Start it over.
Yeah.
Cause when you supposed to be up in here?
Yeah.
Boy.
Yeah, I love me some Faith Evans too. She can really sing.
Yeah.
She can really sing.
Man.
Look, we done got all off topic, man. I don't know what we were talking about. Bernie Sanders 6 minutes. We were talking about taxes and Bernie Sanders 6 minutes ago. What hell?
I don't know how we got here, but man, shout out to the folks, man. Get your taxes correct.
That part, man. Shout out to everybody in the chat, man. Shout out to everybody at home. We got time for another mix, ain't it?
Yeah, we finna go into it right now.
Let's do it, man.
Yes, indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we finna go into an aux mix right now. Y'all make sure you turn your TVs up. Continue to stay plugged in with us. We got a few more minutes left in here, and we're gonna have ourselves a good time. We'll see y'all in a minute. Yeah.
You dig?
I've been searching for a signal, something cutting through the noise. Follow me into the light now. Let me hear your voice. up in a sea of static. Couldn't find my frequency. But something pulled me through the chaos. Let me right back to me. Every beat drops like a lifeline. Every synth wave sets me free. Dancing on the edge of midnight, where I'm finally who I need to be. Feel it rising, feel it rising. The whole world synchronized. Feel it rising. Open up your eyes. Send me your signal. I'll meet you in the sound. Send me your signal. Whenever coming down. The drop hits like a heartbeat. The lights cut through the dark. Send me your signal, and I'll find you where you are. Signal, 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 signal. Miles don't mean anything now. When the frequency connects, every stranger on the dance floor carry something in their chest. This is more than just a party, more than bass and band and light. This is every lonely person finding someone for the night. Feel it rising, feel it rising. The whole world synchronized. Feel it rising, open up your eyes. Send me your signal. I'll meet you in the sound. Send me your signal. Ooh, ain't ever coming down. The drop hits like a heartbeat. The lights cut through the dark. Send me your signal, and I'll find you where you are. Signal, 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 signal. Fading out, but I remember. Fading out, but I remember.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to your favorite show next to your breakfast. Yes, indeed. Make sure you stay right here Monday, Tuesday. Not Monday. Well, we probably gonna do Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday at one point. All right, stay tuned for it.
Man, you trying to use up all your PTO in 1 week.
Look, I'm trying to get it back. I ain't been here. I'm trying to get it back.
You know, we got a donate system, man. You better get the begging.
I'm trying to tell them to do the survey. Go, submit your music. What else I need to do? Call the number 205-538-1318. You know what I'm saying? Get in there on this convo or something. Get in on that. Hey, O'Neal, you ain't been here. I got some words for you. That's the number. Call it right now. Let it ring. You know how voicemails work. I ain't got to give you no instructions.
Them new kids don't know how voicemails work,
But just in case.
Okay.
Let it ring.
There you go.
Then lead you know that little informational thing that comes on there and said, hey, you have reached this number and you got to leave a voicemail. A voicemail is when you go on there and leave your message. It's what you would say in the text. Okay? Other than that, brother, where we going?
We're jumping back into it, man. I got a question for you, brother. And I think this is just definitely a question to show our age real quick. How did you arrive to your prom?
How did I arrive to my prom? Which one?
I forgot. I was finna call you out your name on this show. we got somebody in the building that went to multiple proms.
Yeah,
Man, you know, you was around.
Yeah. I went to what the fuck?
What?
I went to a few of them.
The whore of high school.
Yeah, about 5 of them.
You went to 5 proms?
Yeah.
I went to a prom.
Okay.
I went to a prom.
How'd you show up?
I had a charger.
Okay.
Yeah, I had a charger.
Not like, well, one prom I drove to. Everyone else, all the other proms, it was either
You got picked up too? Oh my God. He got sent for. Golly.
It was either by charter bus.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Charter bus. Limo.
I didn't do the limo.
Oh, okay.
Wanted to.
Okay.
I ain't do the limo.
Horse and carriage. No, you did that one.
I ain't had that kind of bread. Mama working. Mama working at Wendy's and 2 other jobs. You didn't do that one.
I'm here.
Could have though.
Well, kids these days, bro, they're doing the most, man. The helicopter prom entrance gets shut down by the police.
Yeesh.
The pilot and park director are cited after unauthorized landing in a parking lot. This is absurd, people. And here's my thing, and this is just my real life thought process on it. We can't be doing all of this for prom. Because if it's me as a dad, if I do this for your prom, you're gonna want more for your wedding.
Mm-hmm.
And the dad's supposed to pay for that. I don't want to do all that.
Yeah.
Helicopter is expensive.
And what he gonna tell you is, that's my daughter, she deserved that.
I got a daughter. I know that.
That's what
I'm saying.
You. He gonna definitely tell you that.
But I you can't do a helicopter. You can't start the game out like that.
No. And I'm not liking some of these comments either. But my thing, yeah, it's kind of crazy. But the thing about it is, man, like it's a certain kind of. I know you want to arrive in style and be remembered, you know, for showing up at this. You get to go to prom. Some people don't get to go to prom. It's all good. At least based off of the history, Black people deserve to, you know, kind of be a little lavish. But the thing about it is, ain't nothing wrong with being lavish. Ain't nothing wrong with it. I hate to rain on your parade, but we need to put our money in a few other places too. Other than let's make our baby look good for this one particular day, and for the rest of the year, we ain't gonna put no extra funding into nothing else. Like I want you to get to walk on the cloud. I want you to come in through the roof of the building. I want you to pull up in the nicest 2026. I want you to pull up in all this and have on all the Balenciagas and the Alexander McQueens and have a money roll and all kind of. I'm talking about money spread everywhere.
Man,
they got extra funds,
bro. Trey shot a prom recently. He said that it was this one kid that he said he did a money spread so crazy. And he said he did the money spread and then spread the money to his face and then opened his mouth and he just had like diamonds in there in the grill. I said, that's crazy, bro. That's insanity to me. Like, I remember in high school, like, it was a flex to have a job. You know what I'm saying? Like, you work at McDonald's, you work at something. You know what I'm saying? You got you a little job after work, after school. That was the flex. Maybe even when you got your own whip, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was the most we doing. And the folks who did a limo at prom, like by the time we started going to prom, everybody was trying to rent a car, you know what I'm saying? Rent a charger, whatever.
Yeah.
But a helicopter
is wicked.
Helicopter money spread with a gold-faced grilling. Come on, man. What are we doing?
In my time,
it's not to be funny.
Yeah.
Especially for some kids who ain't got nothing lined up after school. Hey, you better have something lined up.
That right
ain't
there.
No way we doing this and you ain't got nothing going.
You ain't even going to college.
Not even that. You ain't know me how I feel about college. You ain't got no.
No, I'm saying you ain't going to college. You ain't
going to college.
You ain't got no job.
You ain't going to military. You ain't got no job lined up. You ain't got trade school lined up. You ain't got no apprenticeship going. You just outside internship. Something. You just outside after. Yeah, you miss me.
You all geared up to sit at home.
Miss me with that. Miss me with that.
Nah.
Miss me with that. That's dead. That's so dead. Because it's money, like money need to be going to places, things that matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not be putting down on the helicopter and we ain't putting down on no tuition. We ain't putting down on none of your dorm room or nothing like that. That's stupid.
Yeah.
that's encouraging the stupid behavior that got you here in the first place. Nah. We ain't doing that.
Based off some of their outfits too, like their outfits are very adult.
Too adult. Too adult.
I'm like, gee, some of this is kind of crazy, bro.
Stay in the child play. Some of these folks that be going to these proms don't even look like they teenagers. They don't even look like teenagers.
Well, back in the day, in the 70s and the 80s, and before then, they didn't look like teenagers either.
They had button chops at 14.
I'm saying Morgan Freeman been Morgan Freeman forever.
Morgan Freeman 406.
He got cousin, dog. I'm telling you. But no, I'm just saying, like, I'm saying, bro, just put this funding somewhere else. Let's do a little something different. That's all I'm saying.
Man, it's just it's time for something different. Let's do something different. Let's get his kids something to look forward to other than these extravagant proms that don't need to be going on in the first place, bro. Because that's a mind blower for me right there. I'm gone with that. That's crazy.
Yeah, with all the antics that has gone on, the prom introductions, they get a WWE intro at the house.
At
the house. They come out with the cold sparks and the big extravagant balloons and my baby done made it to prom. He ain't made an A all year.
That part.
He made it to prom.
Exactly.
My baby gonna get his Alexander McQueen's that I can't afford, that I got on Klarna 4 payments. But he going to prom though.
And he look good.
Ain't got an A all year. But I'm gonna send my baby to prom with that white chalk hairline right on up there. Money spread. Take mama tax money.
Taking mama tax money is insanity. For a money spread?
For a money spread. Don't lose this money because I got to pay these bills. But I don't know.
Why do you think people think that looking good makes more sense than like having your stuff in order? Because like for me, like when people, let's just say you're staying with a family member or like you, especially like where we are in age right now. Let's say you down and you staying with somebody. Mm-hmm. Why is it on your mind to do anything other than make your money and get out of there? How can that possibly not be the first? How are you buying clothes, buying shoes, taking trips, going and doing this kind of stuff, and you don't have your own spot? That's the craziest thing to me.
It's easy to put glitter and all kind of great stuff on.
Because it'll stick.
Yes.
Because it'll stick.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's easy to do it because, like, at some point you're gonna look at it and be like, "Man, that actually look all right," but it won't be able to separate itself from that smell. It won't be able to separate itself from what you are actually going through in that time frame. It's just you can't escape it because that is a real thing.
Yeah,
what you're going through. You can dress up, you can have the nicest outfit, you can have whatever. But if your bank account is depleted, if you owe people, and on top of that, you still trying to make everything look good, that ain't you. Actually, you don't feel good. You just doing this because you on autopilot at some point. Like you could be the man that got all the good outfits, and now you done probably would. Let's just say he done lost his job or something like that. Now he got to continue to put on this facade because people look up to him to being the freshest. People look up to him to being the man. So now I got to keep this facade up. I still got the outfits, but I still look terrible or feel terrible on the inside.
People live that.
Yeah.
People live that. And that's a sad thing to watch happen to other people. I know that I don't know, like it's priority versus like wanting people to think you're handling your priorities, I think is a difference maker. Because like once you get a family and all of those things, I think then your priorities definitely start to shift. But for people who don't have that and still try to put that facade, that's the thing that gets to me.
Yeah.
It's like what are we accomplishing by that? I mean, and especially like folks who like spend all of their tax money on stuff like what you just said. Yeah. That's crazy work to me.
Keeping up with the Joneses didn't come out of nowhere. Somebody always wanted to be like the guy across town with the Cadillac. When Cadillac came into a conversation in the black community, hey, Fred got a Cadillac. All right, Clyde, what you gonna do? I see you still got your El Camino. We're gonna trade that El Camino in. Yeah, I seen Fred with that Cadillac.
You know why black people drive Cadillacs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, they the ones that why Cadillac standing on what it's standing on today.
You know it.
Yeah, that's why I use it for example. Because I mean, that's here we are right now.
You know it.
I mean, but you see though, bro. Like another example is we brag about if we getting the big lump sum back for our taxes. We the only people that brag about that. Other communities don't brag about they tax what they getting back on their taxes.
I got $4.
Yeah, and even that, like you don't see that. Like you don't see other communities
even discuss it
unless you Samoan. Unless you're Samoan, they do have like a traditional way of celebrating each other, but with prom ain't something that we need to be just everybody in the family need to be showing up to your entrance. You coming out the house with this bedazzled suit and she looking somewhat like yourself, and he got a hat on, whatever money spread, all this kind of thing. Like what's the tradition there? How did that even start? You know what I'm saying?
Who knows?
That's what I really want to get down to, because every other community has traditions that, well, some of them don't, they stole it. But we do have certain communities that stand on traditional type of things, the way they celebrate or send off, certain family members.
Yeah.
Like it's a certain standard that we need to start setting for ourselves too. And I'm not saying that kids shouldn't want to, do anything like this. My thing is that with the rest of the year, how are we distributing these things that need to be done? Because said person, like I just mentioned, could have been making F's or D's or C's all year, but now they get the chance to go live and do something that somebody else worked hard for all year. I got A's, but they might not want to go to prom, but they still were awarded. They still are awarded that same type of,
I'm hearing you.
Invitation.
I'm hearing you. No, it's that's truth. It's a lot of truth to that. And you just said something that kind of made me like kind of drift off into thought for a second. Was you said keeping up with the Joneses and how people try to do that, but you ever thought about how the Joneses feel, like playing that part, like being that person that everybody's trying to keep up with? Because like, I don't know, it's a lot to be said about being that as well, just as much as being the Jones trying to keep up with people too. Because I think when you are in the position of being that person for a lot of people, it's a lot of unbeknownst pressure that starts to build from that. And like, not to say that I am a Joneses, but like when I talk to my grandmother and my mom, we always talk a lot about, I remember when I was a kid, I used to tell them it's a lot of pressure being the oldest. I'm the oldest cousin. I'm the oldest sibling. I'm just the oldest. And so my grandma was like, it's a reason why you were selected for that job. It wasn't because like it's by accident. No, it's you for a reason. You the oldest. And I used to tell them like it's a lot of pressure to get it all right. Everybody watching. I got a little cousin that is a literal mirror image of me. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily in looks, but how he move, how he think, how he walk, everything. Like he always was watching when I was a kid. I mean, when we were kids. And now that I'm a grown man, every time he get a girlfriend, every time he want to talk to somebody seriously, he call me, hey, cuz, hey, this, that, third. And then now that I'm in this place where I'm doing my podcast and doing my show and publicly showing people how to hustle, it's crazy how many people I run into and they say like, hey, bro, you keep me going. You out here doing your thing, and it makes me like know that I'm not working hard enough at my thing. And so through that, it's like more pressure now. You know what I'm saying? Not in a bad way, because I'm not, like I said, I've had this kind of pressure my entire life, so it ain't nothing new to me. But it's more so like, all right, it's another set of eyes. It's another person that's paying attention to what I got going on. I can't fail. But also living in a space where you feel like you can't fail makes up for a lot of opportunities where failure is bigger to you. It's a bigger deal.
Yeah.
Messing up is a bigger deal now. You know what I mean?
100%.
So I don't know, bro. It made me think about when people say keeping up with the Joneses and what that means, but also like who keeps up with the Joneses when they're trying to keep up as well.
Right, because you can still be the most successful Joneses and still feel like Robin Williams. You know what I mean? And how he decided to.
I know exactly what you mean.
So like you can be that person all day and trying to fit all these things into the criteria and and hopefully you're in God's grace with all of this too.
Show you right
because
on.
that could be the thing that is ripping you to shreds, that you're not even
moving in
alignment.
God's grace. Man, come on.
When you in misalignment, it'll tear you up, boy.
Yeah. It puts you all over the place. Your emotions are all over the place. Your thought processes is all over the place. The thing that you like and want to receive in your life, they all are all over the place.
Yeah.
Misalignment will change you up too, because misalignment looks like alignment at the beginning.
Yeah. Like it's equivalent to, shoot, man. Like say you in school, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you got your schedule or whatever, and you mess around, bell done rung, and you done walked into the wrong class.
Mm-hmm.
That's how I feel.
Mm-hmm.
You ain't supposed to be in this place.
For sure, you right on.
You know, and so hopefully, man, we get to a point to where people aren't afraid to talk about those things that they're going through.
Yeah.
And realize, hey, man, it's hard to keep moving forward because of where I'm at. I know you feel like I'm doing great. I know you feel like I done made myself a little bit more established. I done accomplished this. I done made it out of small town. I done did this, blase. I done met this person. I met this person. I done made whatever. But internally, this is how I truly feel. You know what I'm saying? But you don't get to see that version of me. You know what I mean? So, hey,
for sure,
hopefully that person is getting the proper help.
Mm-hmm.
I see we done got to the end. Hopefully that person, and I see I'm going to motivation now. But I need you to really just dial in on that.
Yeah.
If you are that person that is the one that's making everybody smile, and then when you get to the crib or when you get to the car and like the car come on and all you want to do is just be in silence or play music because you're suffering in your own thoughts. You know what I'm saying?
I'm hearing you.
Like it could be a situation like that.
Yeah.
Like hopefully you're getting the proper help. Somebody checking on you.
That part, man. You gotta have somebody. You gotta have a village. You gotta have people around you that support you, love you, and care for your well-being, but also at the same time push you to do better. I think that's my favorite part about so far this year.
Mm-hmm.
I just want folks to also know we only a few days away from the halfway point of this year. So if you ain't started accomplishing any of your New Year's goals, you behind. If you haven't started reaching out and talking to some of the folks that you said you was going to get back in contact with, you behind.
Mm-hmm.
We only got 6 months left. We halfway there already.
And that's crazy to even say.
Tell me something.
Oh, my God.
Crazy. We 6 months in. Well, about to be 6 months in. But with that being said, Aux fam, I appreciate y'all tuning in for another episode of The Morning Aux. It's your favorite show next to your breakfast. As always, this show is powered by RJV Media Labs. The gang them. Yeah, man. As per usual, man, we can't wait to see y'all on Monday, so y'all can tune back in for another motivational Monday. Uh-oh, we off? We off! Hey!
I give you permission to act up right now.
Hey! I'm acting up. Well, we won't be here Monday, man, and that just made my day right there because I'm off work Monday too, man.
Come on.
I'm going to get some good rest. But with that being said, man, everybody be easy. Y'all be safe out there, and we'll see y'all next time. Deuces.
Yes, indeed. Yeah.
Yeah.
Classified alias music.
Yeah. I seen a lot of pain in the winter nights. The best rain falls from the clearest skies. Even when it's wrong, we gon' get it right. Come on and walk with me. I've been searching, scrambling through the city, waiting for my father, just praying he don't forget me. Cause every day getting harder, circle been getting smaller, and separation been fading between my teachers and targets. Vision been on a mission, the sun is set on the spirit. I think he been speaking to me, just thinking too much to hear it. Feel like I'm getting further when everyone's getting nearer, and everything's getting clearer except the man in the mirror. Alright. Lately I done seen some hard times. Walked a long dusty road to see the sun shine. I had to take a leap of faith to see us all fly. Now I got a higher view on life, like I'm Shawn Mike, and every day I'm battling, trying to share my hope but gotta ration it. Life ain't what it seems, but you take the blues and you fashion them. Check the ones you with if they fraudulent, time to cash them in, cause we bout to get active, so tell the neighbors we blasting, we home. Everybody tell the people we home. Let them know and tell the people we home. Yeah, this is what I see when I see you. I look up and see home. Hey, everybody tell the people we home. Hey, let them know and tell the people we home. Hey, yeah, and this is what I see when I see you. Now everybody just clap one time
have a good night. And clap one time for the menace in the sky tonight. I'm talking about the one that gave us all life. Now clap one time for the people in the sky tonight. And 2 times so we have a good night. And clap one time for the menace in the sky tonight. I'm talking about the one that... People come and go like the hairline on 23. When you got the juice, everybody gon' wanna squeeze. Tell them what they want, they gon' soak it up cause it's sweet. But feed them the sour truth, they want you back on the tree. And I know the circle so well that my memory keeps the ring. But I got a man up for Pam, so I take it all to the king. Fire all around this, been stretching me and my team. Can't see what it's before, but I'm rocking with everything. Now let's